Hello, callers. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Ansu Fati with this new report claiming that Barcelona are desperately trying to get rid of the La Masia gem amid poor form. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, we are going to be talking about Frenkie de Jong as the midfielder's partner's hilarious response has been made known, of course, after a fan, just hilariously asked if Frankie de Jong will be joining Manchester United online, and his partner, he only say his girlfriend, had a very shocking response to give. We are going to be discussing on that as well. So guys, before we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Last week, shocking reports had emerged regarding Ansu Fati and how Bayern Munich are among a host of clubs interested in securing his services in the coming summer. Those reports have been thwarted earlier today, with Sport Bild claiming that Bayern, in fact, have no interest in signing the Barcelona forward. They have not tabled any offer, and the forward was barely a topic at the Allianz Arena. To that end, Josep Capdevila has now come up with a fresh report suggesting that Barcelona are desperate to get Ansu Fati off their books, and the earlier reports of Man United and Bayern's interest in the winger were well-calculated leaks. This is not the first time Barcelona have been trying to force someone out of the club. During the summer transfer window, the club were determined to get rid of Frenkie de Jong amid interest from Manchester United. But the player did not budge and remain at the Camp Nou. Similarly, Barcelona wanted Ousmane Dembele out of the club at the end of 2021. But thanks to Xavi's persistence, the winger remained at Camp Nou and has now become an indispensable figure in the starting 11. It appears the Catalans are on the verge of embarking on a similar path with Fati, who was once considered the ideal long-term replacement of Lionel Messi and was subsequently handed the prestigious number 10 kit. But over the past couple of years, Fati has endured a difficult time with injuries. Even after returning to full fitness, the explosive winger is yet to redeem himself, having scored only 3 goals in 20 league matches this term. Fati has even fallen behind the likes of Dembele, Rafinha and Ferran Torres in the pecking order. Barcelona, therefore, are not averse to the idea of offloading him in the near future, knowing the Spaniard can generate quite a fortune, which in turn could go a long way in helping Barcelona meet the financial fair play regulations this coming summer. Ansu Fati has been mentioned quite a lot in recent reports, and all this because of the fact that he has not been playing well. His form have really dwindled, and reports have been coming out saying that Bayern are showing interest, Manchester United showing interest, which yesterday, reports from Germany says all those rumors were lies, that Bayern have not showed any interest in Ansu Fati. But that have not stopped more rumors coming out, With this one even more shocking to me, that Barcelona are considering pushing Ansu Fati out of the club because he does not add something great again to this team. I don't know if Barca don't see any future increase in form from Fati. Fati have not been playing well, it's true. His form have been really bad. And I, as a Barca fan, I was not expecting this. And when we consider the fact that he is the one having the number 10 jersey, the prestigious number 10, I think many fans have not been happy about it. It's like a waste. Will Messi be happy about this? That his number, the number that have been idolized by many people for so many years in Barca, is now owned by one guy who does not really bring something great. I don't know. It was so very bad when Ansu Fati had 2 injuries, 2 long-term injuries, back-to-back seasons, and I don't know if that's where his downfall came, which is still disturbing him mentally or whatever. I don't know. But when we talk about his fitness, Ansu Fati is fine. He's 100% fit. It's not like he has some issues, because we quite remember when the season started. Xavi was so cautious about this guy, trying to say, look, I want to follow what the medical staff are advising me. Let's not rush Ansu Fati to action because we all know about what he has been through when it comes to his injury. But the player later come out and said, look, I'm not too happy about it. His agent even came out, spoke so boldly that Ansu Fati really wants to play many matches, and Xavi is not doing that. But now we have seen that Xavi have turned to be giving more minutes to Fati just before the World Cup break. But what have we seen? Absolutely nothing exceptional from him. And it's something to be worried about. It's something. The sooner Ansu Fati gets his old form back, then the better. Because the club are feeling now very impatient. And it does not even surprise me that Barca want to get rid of him. If the suitor comes to the right amount to negotiate, they will sell. His release clause, however, is 1 billion euros. We all know realistically no club can pay that. All those things will end up with negotiations for transfer fees if that is the case. So Ansu Fati, I know right now he's not going through the best moment of his life because he's not contributing so much, and hardly does Ansu Fati start games. He's always from the bench, and it's something that the youngster would like to change. Then on to the next story of discussion. Frenkie de Jong has been one of the top performers for Barcelona this season, establishing himself as a first-team regular and a key component in Xavi Hernandez's second line of press. De Jong's contribution have been critical to Barca's success this season, and his influence will once again be crucial when the club take on Manchester United in the playoff round of the UEFA Europa League. Heading into this contest, De Jong's girlfriend, Mickey Kiemeni, has recently reacted to a troll on Instagram asking about the Dutchman's move to Manchester United in the near future. In response to that question, when's Frankie coming to Manchester? Kimberly posted a screenshot of Barcelona's schedule. She added a caption, 23-2-1, I guess, highlighting Barcelona's upcoming visit to Old Trafford for the Europa League clash. Earlier in the summer, we all know De Jong was one of the most sought-after players in the market, with Manchester United in particular emerging as the main suitor. Barcelona themselves were willing to offload the midfielder in an attempt to generate a sizable revenue. But the move did not happen as the player remained keen on staying at the Camp Nou and fight for his place in the first team. That turned out to be a fruitful decision for both entities, and Kiemeni's brutal response should pour water over Manchester United fans' hope of seeing the young join Red Devils in the near future. If anything, the midfielder has consolidated himself as one of the most crucial players in Xavi's Barca this season. In fact, De Jong's presence in that team will be crucial now more than ever, as Sergio Busquets has been dealt with a fresh injury blow, essentially meaning that the Dutchman will be in charge of the defensive midfield position when Barca take on Manchester United next weekend. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye for now.